Hello, everyone. My name is Jack Gaudioso. I am a student enrolled in the University of Albany's Information Science School Library program. My assistive technology project is titled The Future of Speech and Ed Tech. So, what am I focusing on? I am focusing on speech impairments. This is something that is personal to me and my family, so that's why I chose this topic. So it is a communication disorder that affects a student's ability to produce clear speech sounds and maintain a natural flow of speech or use their voices properly. Now, this is, in other words, defined by IDEA. A speech impairment is a communication disorder that adversely affects a child's educational performance. So this is things where you have a speech impediment, where you can't make the correct sounds. So our vocalic R's, for instance, would be an example where a student might struggle to make the car sound, the AR there, maybe saying recover, or so on and so forth. So this adversely affects a child's educational performance. Now, it's important to note that people with speech impairments have the same IQ, same ability as everyone else. Their only difference is their speech does not sound correct. That's it. That's the difference there. That's all. So they have the same ability as everyone else, and yet the impairment will adversely affect their educational performance. So it's important that we advocate for the students and prevent any barriers in our library. So Project Enable states to use person-first language to focus on the individual and not the disability. The library can be a daunting environment for students who struggle with speech impediments, such as vocalic R's. So many sounds in the library that we use every day can be a challenging thing to say for these students, such as the word library itself, research, resource, and reference. So, student needs for success. Project Enable suggests many solutions to assist students in the library, including EdTech resources for classroom collaboration, such as Padlet and Mentimeter. It's important to allow the students multiple means to express themselves. That way, they do not feel pressured, embarrassed, or anything else by the way they sound. They're able to still express their thoughts through articulating it in writing. Using the 7-second rule, where you wait to 7 seconds before prompting, can allow students time to finish their thoughts and make the correct sounds that they need to, because that might be the only thing holding them back when they're asking something or thinking of an answer. So what assistive technology tool am I focusing on? I am focusing on visual biofeedback software. This is a software that allows a student or any person to visualize their acoustic properties in sound waves. So what acoustic means? It means sound. The sound of your speech forms a sound wave. Every time you speak, it's a sound wave. It picks up on that sound wave and puts it on a screen so you can see the sound wave and then see what the sound wave is supposed to look like for the correct sound. So I have an image of what the tool looks like. This is specifically the Start app. I'm going to talk about it in a second when it comes to tool cost, but the Start app is free to use. So equitable use in the library. Promoting equitable use is the first principle of the universal design in Project Enable. One strategy is to avoid segregating our students, because you do not want to segregate them just because they have a speech impairment. You want to make sure they feel involved and properly feeling included with all their peers. Furthermore, the library should provide ways for the students to listen to their speech so that they can actually improve. It's not just seeing it, but they also have to listen. Most people learn through these three principles: visual, audio, or kinesthetic. If they're not getting the audio part, many students will not be able to succeed. And The cost can range from anywhere from free to up to $10,000. If you need a high-level professional software, it can cost around $200 to $500 per license per year. The app I'm showing is a free version that I think is highly effective, but it's important to keep in mind the cost. Now, it is possible to get aid from BOCES or the state with grants as well that can assist the school district with the cost for these devices. So I have another image of the tool actually being used. So it creates a direct sound wave of the noise you are making. Like I said before, every noise you make has its own sound wave. It shows the sound wave you're making and the one the sound requires and helps you reach the correct sound. This is the START app, like I said multiple times. This is a visual biofeedback software. To wrap up, and then I'm going to show a video of me actually using the START app. But to wrap up, speech impairments are an impairment that requires assistive technology to help fix or mitigate. The library needs to be sure to remain an equitable location that advocates for every student. Visual biofeedback software can help students with speech impairments. START is a free app to help with sounds, specifically vocalic R sounds.
For them to feel what's happening. Oh, now you see how it changes? Now let's try the R sound. Now let's put that shape side by side with a distorted R. Oh, see the difference? By having the START app in front of us while we're targeting the R sound, we can know in real time if the cues we're using are working and if we're getting closer to an accurate R. Now watch.